engage. And I must say, when we went to DBE and they were starting hammering on us in terms of the same aspect, we then realized that this is where we've been missing it. So, and a disclaimer again, some of the slides that you're going to see, you'd have seen them in DJ's presentation. So I'll just talk to those slides again. So we then indicate to say, now we know, because to perform and you can't tell how you got to where you are, it's very dangerous. Now we know, now we're putting systems that are to say, this is the reason why we're where we are. And we want to be systematic and want to make sure that we're not reactive, we're now proactive. Because for years, we've been reactive. Each time we will receive the results, we'll analyze them, and then start running. This time around, grade R to grade 12. Grade R, I'm stressing, grade R to grade 12. We're not focused on grade 12. So we then indicating to say, these basic management documents are key to our performance in terms of the system. And the reason why schools are fully functional, it's on the basis of these documents that we're going to talk about. And they help us in terms of our planning, they help us in terms of our assessment, they help us in terms of resource management, because we don't have money as a system. But we also want to stress to say, the 9 focus areas are a guide in our system. 9 focus areas in terms of the whole school evaluation. That's if you want to turn the school around. And by the way, what we've been guided by DDG is to say, for us not to find it difficult to report in terms of whole school evaluation, when we do our improvement plans, we now link them to the 9 pillars. Stick to them, try to. It's going to be difficult if you've not been doing it, but try by all means to link your second district province improvement plan to the 9 focus areas. And when it's time to report, you be at peace. Now, this is what we're indicating to say. For the school to change and perform better, each and every school in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, it's having something that is called school improvement plan. Whether we want to start it from the subject improvement plan to the, in fact, from item analysis to the subject improvement plan, and therefore the school improvement plan, and then the report thereof that should be analyzed, make sure that you do that exercise. But as you do that exercise, all parties must be involved. All parties must be involved, and you do it before the end of the year. Not at the end of the year. Before the end of the year, you must make sure that that exercise is done in terms of self-evaluation. So, yes, there are schools as we talk that are not performing and that are not performing well. And by the way, we've been cautioned to say, your QMS does not link in some instances to the performance of your school. This time around we then say, as led by DDG, the QMS of the school must guide us. When there's performance, QMS must talk to that. Even the scoring that they do, they must talk to that. Because if it doesn't talk to each other, then there's a problem. Next slide. Okay. All right.